Alright, hi guys. And as you can tell by the title, this isn't a story. This is a commentary on my life and how it's going so far. So, before I start, you might think by my voice that I'm too young to care about my future or whatever. But I don't know. Everybody around me has their own goals or at least aspirations in life, and I have nothing. And yes, some people do not, but I don't know. I don't try to focus on those people, I guess I'm stuck, and it's pretty competitive, at least in my school. This might seem cringe, but this is a general complaint I have with my own life. I just feel so lost sometimes. It seems that every day I wake up with absolutely no motivation and I waste all my time. I can't focus on anything at all, and I don't really like it, to be honest. I genuinely have no clue what to do with my life, literally all the time. My interest, whatever, changes every few weeks or so. I've kept some things constant, but I just keep on bouncing from one thing to another and I can't stop. You know what I mean? And I think that's really why I make these sorts of videos. As in, I just get to play Minecraft and I get to speak some utter bullshit. That's pretty fun. I don't know if I'll be doing the same thing in a few weeks, and that's what really scares me. As in, what am I going to do? I don't know if this is relatable to you guys, as in, you also have trouble finding motivation, just knowing what to do. But for me, it's been one of the biggest struggles I've ever faced, mostly. Alright, so this is kind of a tangent, but it's kind of like story time. But I literally have no sense of responsibility, like at all. I cannot keep up something and actually make sure it goes stable without fucking up something in the worst possible way. So, at my school a few months ago, we had a debate competition, and for some reason, I was selected to be one of the organizing committee members to help, do the event and stuff for all the other students. During the actual event, I was supposed to organize certificates, and yet 30 minutes before they were supposed to hand out these certificates, I was watching a band competition that was going on at the same day, and I completely lost focus. I don't know if it's a sign of ADHD or something worse. I don't want to self diagnose myself because I know there's people who actually go through this stuff and have it way harder than me. That experience should have taught me how to become more responsible and stay focused on my tasks, but no. I just decided to be stuck, and maybe debate is my thing, maybe organizing stuff is my thing, but I haven't really found it, the thing. If you're going through this too, I can relate. The feeling of just being lost and doing the most random bullshit at all times. It's pretty much my day to day experience. And disclaimer, you can call me cringe, that's okay. But I feel like I just had to say this at some point. Why I make these sorts of videos. And I don't think this just applies to my work and school and stuff, but it also applies to my social life, sort of. I have a lot of okay friends, but I have very few people who I have bonds with, who I've known for a long time. And I've also lost friends like this, so in the end, I can't tell who to trust, and it's scary. I can't really tell when I'll start to just magically wake up and decide, yeah, this is what I want to do with my life. I don't know if the day is coming soon, but maybe it's not something about the day that it happens. Maybe it's about me. Maybe it's about you. Maybe it's about doing the thing that you were too afraid to do or you've put off for a very, very, very long time. Maybe when or if I get the motivation to start doing something with a clear, direct goal, maybe then I'll reach peace, a sense of satisfaction, and just being happy with myself in general. But there are too many maybes to this, and I haven't answered these questions yet for myself. If you can be better than me, at least, I don't know, maybe you can start answering these questions and genuinely set a direction for your life, because not having a direction is not a good thing, or so I've been told. I have a lot of pressure on me to go to college, to finish my studies, and work a high paying job. But if I had to do that, I don't think my life would be significant enough to the point where I would be satisfied with just that. When I was like 10 or 11, one thing that I had then that I don't have now is time. Just the time to play Minecraft or Geometry Dash or any video game, hang out with my friends, and live as if I had nothing to do in the world. Now, I don't have the time because growing up sucks. It sucks balls. If I could tell my younger self who wanted to be in high school and wanted to be cool or whatever, see the experience, I'd just tell him to enjoy the time you have with everybody in your life, with how much time you have, because all of it does not last forever. I wish I was as whimsical, joyful, free as I was maybe a few years ago. Not during the pandemic, but like 2017, 2018, sort of. That was a good time for everybody, wasn't it? It was an amazing time for me as well. Nowadays, I haven't experienced a day like that ever, where I've never had something to do. I'm not saying this to bring back memories or be nostalgic or do any of that. I'm just saying this because I felt like it, I guess. It's 7:29 on a Friday, and I should be pretty happy with myself because I get to play more video games with my friends. In fact, I was just playing Among Us with my friends, and I haven't played that game in a while, like since 2020. It's pretty fun. And yet, I have so much work to do, and I can't stop thinking about it, and yet, I can't do it. I can't tell myself that today is your rest day or tomorrow is your rest day, because no matter how much I try to not do anything, I always end up worrying or procrastinating or doing nothing. I feel like I've never done enough of anything in my life for it to be substantial. And if I die today, very few people would remember me, and that's pretty sad. Alright, well, that took a very dark turn, but that's all for today. I guess if you do relate with this sort of feeling, I don't know the answer myself. Talk to someone, maybe have fun, enjoy the fleeting moments you have because they never last forever. But yeah, that's all for today. Bye.